How's it going? I Let me see. Oh, it is working. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I can't really see shit. I don't think I have anybody in here, but let's talk anyway. Anyway, look, I dyed my hair. I dyed my hair. I still got all this crap I got to get washed off, but oh God, what did I do? It's crazy. What did I do? Anyway, hi, my name is Light. I'm just going to shoot this like a regular video in case nobody comes in here. I can't really see anything. I'm sitting probably not in the best spot, but welcome to Light's Eternal Love. So I wrote a bunch of things down, and now I don't even know what I know it's walk and talk, but this is working right now, so I'm not going to mess that up by trying to walk with it. So this will just kind of be a sit down little talk. Um, it's so beautiful outside. It's so beautiful outside. I love nature. Coming out here always feels so much better than when I'm in the house. And a lot of things came on my heart today, and some of it was mostly, we focus too much on outside things. We need to focus more on ourselves and our own healing and what we can do to make ourselves better. And in turn, it'll help everybody else. So that's kind of what I want to talk to you about right now. Got to focus on ourselves. What do we want? We want love in our life. I mean, you hear about that all the time, soulmates, twin flames, and this, that, and the other thing. And you're like, hey, no, you're wanting all these things, but are you those things first? You have to be those things first. God, I hated that that's like that. Anyway, I encourage anyone, when you watch this, you come across it, that you take off your shoes, get outside and walk. I'll talk. You can walk. Or if you don't want to hear me, just get outside and do something. Please. Anyway, so yeah, we're supposed to focus on ourselves. And other things that came up was like my life, for instance. I was focusing on the wrong things. I was focusing so much. I wanted a travel companion so I can get out and do the things that I want to do in the world. And so then I'm listening to readings and this and that and getting all these seeds planted in my head of all this shit that doesn't matter. And it took my focus. It's a distraction. Took my focus off of the work I want to do. What God's calling me to do, what God's putting on my heart. I just, and once I just love God and how he works. Once God put in front of me people to see them and what role they play in my life, and the energy and all that, because I guess where I'm going, not everyone can go. It's going to be great, but all I have is this present moment. So I guess what it is, I started out doing all these things, and I was focused on the wrong thing, on, we'll say, the dark, for instance. The dark and the light. I'm light. I just love that new me, new name, so it's great. And I've been walking off and on all day today, so this is your time. Please get up and walk. I just can't do this and walk at the same time. I'll get it figured out. I'll work with some things. I wish I could just do it from my phone, but evidently you can't. I don't know. You got to have so many subscribers. I don't really know how it works, but all I know is I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I do it afraid, and I get subscribers. I do. If I don't, I don't. It'll happen in God's divine timing. And this is just perhaps practice, but I I receive messages all the time. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Um, and it's all the time. So I don't have a set, not yet anyway, I don't know. So I'm going to be shooting these videos and doing things. And, I'm learning. You guys are going to watch me as I'm growing and learning things and more doors open to my soul. But right now, it's so strong on my heart to get people outside, get barefoot and walk. And because you have to know that you, you are the light and you can heal yourself. And we need to raise the vibration. But it starts at home with us first. We are the vibration. We're what's going to change the world. But it starts with us. That's why we need to focus. If you're dedicated to your path, then it's time to focus on yourself and not the past, but what your truth is now, because it's a new paradigm. It's a new paradigm. And the old paradigm's going away. I went through that already. I went through the having to heal the inner child and this, that, and the other thing. But we're being encouraged to change our perception, change the way we look at things. You know, I have so many things, and I'm just working on trying to get it all figured out and you know, worked out. And I don't really expect. I mean, I know one day it's just going to be crazy. Um, Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get used to doing this. People that know me know I don't even like my picture taken, so this is fucking huge for me. But it's a lot of fun. I wish I could just. There will come a time when when I'm writing, because I'd write. When I could speak like that when I'm writing, if I could just, it's so articulate and that's amazing. And then when I come here to do this, it's like, blah, I forget. And this is all training. I just heard this is all training. This is all practice. Keep practicing, practicing, practicing until you get it right. I really, really can't stress enough, and I encourage you, please. We have to become the things that we want first, because like attracts like. Now they're wanting me to switch over into the matrix, the energy, the batteries. You know, um, God tells me like this: we need to shift our focus and focus on our inner light and coming home to ourselves and unlocking that, because we are the key. Because the dark has no energy of its own. We have to give it that energy. It's a new paradigm. Um, there's a new way of living, folks, and and it's going to be totally different. I ask you to go in your heart, in your soul, sit quietly, whatever your thing is, and ask yourself, are these things true for you? Does it make sense to you? You know how you get yours. I get chills or I get tears. You guys know what your own thing is, or you get angel numbers. I mean, numbers, synchronicities are insane right now, and how they show me things. And we all have this, and we're all awakening to our gifts, to who we are. We're all divine light, but there's so many distractions, and the ones who want to keep us from knowing who we are and coming home to ourselves and standing in our true power, because we are the power. Like the matrix, we're the batteries. We feed them. If it wasn't for our energy that we put in it by talking about it, by even listening to all of the shit, listening to all the shit, I wish I could just poof, everybody just change and not have to be like that. I'm telling you, it's wonderful. It's just a change of focus. It's a change of your perception. May 21st, I found my magic moment, and I stuck with that. And my whole life changed. I mean, in that magic moment, I was able to come to find out what my longer term goals are. And I know that sounds crazy. And everything's in God's divine timing, and God's doing a work in me. And, maybe I'm to show you along the way of mosquitoes, along what I do, because we're all just normal people, right? Headed for the same destination, this new earth, this millennia of peace on earth, but we all have our own aspect, and we all bring our own thing to the table. So it's not about what other people are doing. It's not about if they are more awakened than you are. It's not about any of that. We just need to take our focus and bring it on ourselves, because we are the way showers. We are. I'm not personally. I don't have young children. I have my children. They're grown, but the children being born, they're special children. They are. We got to show them the right way, and what they're not, what you're not going to find, and what they don't really talk about. I'm imagining. I don't know. I don't get on news, and I don't watch media. I live in Serena's world, and it's beautiful here. It's beautiful. Oh, there's mosquitoes. I'm gonna have to go in soon. 7 o'clock is probably not a good time, but and I really don't want to kill it, but I really don't want it eating me either. Um, Another distraction. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So hey, I don't know. Um, this is like a test run thing. Do it twice a day in case somebody can't, do the walk and talk. But I don't know. I'm just trying things out and going with it. But I used to wear an evil eye ring, because the evil eye, because people are trying to stop me, and if you're of the light, then the dark attacks you even more. I have a bubble of light. I'm protected, and it doesn't matter how much blackness is around it. It doesn't exist in light. It doesn't exist in light. Remember that. Don't feed it any energy. Don't power it up. It's been put on my heart by God that, you know, they keep saying the old paradigm, there's a paradigm shift. I keep hearing there's a paradigm shift. And it's not that difficult. They'll have you think it is, and they're going to try all kinds of things. But you know what? Light workers, we are the anchors for the light. So let's not talk about narcissists anymore. This is old paradigm shit. It's time to stand up, anchor our light, because when we help ourselves, we help a lot of people. That's why it doesn't take the whole entire world. It only takes the ones that are chosen to accept their purpose. And guess what? You don't have to do hard work anymore to do it. So, yay! And you're gonna hear shit, and you're gonna go, "What the fuck is she talking about?" I'm gonna go, "It ain't me." Just the mouthpiece. So, and I'm supposed to be me and authentic, and this is what you get. Um, I don't know. All I know is it's great, and there's communities forming. There's people coming together to help their children with school that can't go to school. I can't get over that. I heard that on Cryon, and I never even finished listening to that actually, and I need to go back and listen to that. But I just kept hearing communities are forming, and I'm like, that's it. You know, it's I'm organic. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. We're going to grow our own food. We're going to awaken that light in us, because we're being activated, and we need to get out in the sun and vibrate at Gaia, because she's shifting and everyone's shifting, and we need to be on that vibrational level. And if you're on Facebook and all you're talking about, and all you're looking at, and all you're there you go, and all you're thinking about is what's happening, what's happening. Well, think of it like this collectively, you know, it takes that many people to charge up something. So if we take time out every day, and then it'll become more and more, and as your life begins to change, you're going to be called outside more and more, and you're going to feel better, and you're going to start to heal, and you're going to look younger, and you're going to feel great. And it's get outside, please. I'm going to be blessed because I've come to the point in my life finally where I'm blessed already. And God knows where my heart is. God knows where my heart is. And when I pray to God, I just pray, I need a shit ton of money. I need a lot of money because I want to end world hunger. Not only do I want to feed them until their crops grow, but you know, what's that saying about you could feed them, but you got to teach them to fish or whatever, so they could feed themselves. There's it's all bullshit. The veil's coming down, and as you get outside and you awaken, because you're under mind control all the time, and it's not a conspiracy theory. And see, and that's why, nope. I am of the light. I am light of God's eternal love. Eternal love. Eternal love. See, infinite is infinite. Something that's finite has borders. There's a limitation. It's not limitless, but eternal is. We are eternal beings that came here for whatever reason and whatever you believe. But if you believe in the children are our future, and you want to see your children and your grandchildren and their children to live in a wonderful life, well, it starts with you. We all have that. Our bodies are changing. And as you begin to realize, hey, I kind of am having a craving for this. I'm kind of having a craving for that. Oh, take a bite of fruit and you're like, oh, that tastes just like a chemical. You begin to hear things just change. Your life changes, and it just, you become a better person in your whole life. And I don't want to look at it like like you're not a good person. You're perfect just the way you are right now. Right now in this moment, you're perfect. Because you haven't learned what you haven't learned yet, but you've already learned what you already did from the past. So where you are right now is perfect. It's the present. It's like Christmas morning. Ooh! And I don't like to say that word. Go away, Oh, what's in there? What's in that? What's in the box? What's in the box? What's behind that door? Trick or treat, What's behind that door? Is it going to be a trick or is it going to be a treat? Is it going to be another spin around the wheel? Another spin around the wheel of karma? Another snake eating its own tail? Or are you going to go fuck on your way to peace, on your path to peace? It's fabulous. It is so great. And you know what? I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be at this moment. Yeah, I'm trying to go against God's divine timing, and I'm reaching out here, and I'm doing this because I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something, and I'm not stopping and paying attention. So what are we going to do today? You're going to say thank you to your body. And like from Eat, Pray, Love, smile in your liver. Smile. Tell your body, tell your cells, I love you. I love you. I love you, cells. I love my cells. I love myself. Thank you for regenerating, renewing, and revitalizing my body. Thank you, water. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. When you take a shower, thank you, water. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, trees, for oxygen. They love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to stop it at that. Um, I love you all. Have a blessed day. Thank you. I don't know anybody was even in here. I don't think there was, but that's okay. That's okay. God's divine timing. So to me, it just shows me I'm about to blow up. It's preparation. I love you. And I always say, have a great God day. Peace, love, harmony. Oh God, what did I do to my hair? I wonder if it looks good. Peace.